So in today's video, I wanted to kind of go over something that is drama related, but something that I do think affects this channel. And I don't usually cover drama. I just like sticking to playing games. 'Cause that's what I enjoy, and I enjoy documenting that for y'all. But today I want to talk about something that's more near and dear to this channel and to the community that I care about, which is the overall gaming community. The first thing I want to go over is the whole pirate situation and the whole stop killing games situation. So the stop killing games movement, I may pop a clip of Ross explaining it, which was the original creator. Shout out to that guy. Go subscribe. Go send some love his way. He's been through a lot due to a certain community with within our own community, which is kind of crazy. Um, Shout out to him. I'll shout out Charlie here too, Penguin Zero, um, because you know he's the one who paid attention to this effort that I also believed in, right? This has been a thing that's been going on for a while, um, and it's the whole idea that we should own the games that we buy. It's pretty simple, and I agree with that. But specifically, it has to do with, from what I understand, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the ability to, after a gaming company stops servicing a game, as in buying the servers for the said game, that people after can then server the game themselves and still play the game, right? And that makes sense because they pay for the product. Hey, the company paid to develop the product, but they don't have to pay to upkeep the product. This all makes sense. But if you don't allow people to service the game themselves, well, you just stole the game from them. You effectively rented the game out for that allotted time, and will bring up the crew. From Ubisoft is the most recent example of this, and the two biggest companies that I have disliked over the year so far has been Blizzard and has been Ubisoft, and they're the biggest ones, in my opinion, that are pushing actively back against this, which is absurd. And I think they're really shitty companies, especially for this. But they've also been making really poor games recently, and making really poor decisions with said games. But that's a comment for a different video. That's a discussion for a different time. So stop killing games. It's an objectively good thing. We should all get behind this movement. These games that we pay for, we should own them. If you look at Blizzard's and Ubisoft's TOS, or like their agreement terms for you buying their game, they have the ability to basically take the game back at any time, because on their website it says, hey, you don't really own this game.
Terms are so hostile to consumers and the medium that they should be taken off the table entirely. This needs regulation. Forget video games. If you look at basic commerce for hundreds of years, when you paid money, you either got to keep what you paid for, or if it was a service, you were told when your access ends. The vast majority of online-only games do neither of those.
He's exactly right. That is a huge problem.
Which, I mean, that's absurd.
Very politely tell the person, hey dude, maybe you should choke on my Lijiang tower and then fucking kill yourself.
That is absurd to me. That's just not right. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And then I want to talk about the other situation, which is Pirate Software attacking Ross and acting like kind of a jackass, right? All you would have had to say is, hey guys, I'm sorry I misrepresented it. Go check out this guy's video. He represents this point really well. And while I may not agree with it, that's his view. That's all he would have had to say, and nobody could get mad at him. But instead, he has to act egotistical, similar to his WoW debacle a few months back. So he keeps coming up for this egotistical behavior. And I just, I don't get it. Admit you're wrong, move on. Okay? Try and correct, and move on. I mean, I just don't understand it. And then you get mad and try and play defense. But I personally haven't seen any personal hate towards him. And if there is any personal death threats, that's obviously not okay. But I haven't seen that. And obviously I'm not him, so I'm not going to speak for him. But I just think it's really it's childish. What are we doing here, dog? This is something you should be supporting. It's a good movement. And that's what I wanted to make a video about today. And if y'all like this content, agree with me, please please subscribe for more content. Not like this, but gaming content. Same person on the channel. We also have a podcast where we talk about all things media related. So if you're interested, subscribe. I want to give another shout out to Ross and another shout out to Penguin Zero, known on YouTube as that, but he goes more commonly by Charlie. And you probably know those people over me, so I don't think I'm actually sending any flow his way or their way. But I felt the need to comment on the situation. And so again, have a great day. Remember, junk it out.